Welcome back to the Hide Your Moms podcast. We are now flying through these episodes like butter, baby. So glad to be back. The every other week thing, I don't know. I miss what I'm doing. I miss the podcast. The only thing that I like about the every other week schedule that we're doing is that it gets time for me to live my life a little bit, so I have a little bit more to update you guys on, because if I did these every week, then I would have not anything to tell you guys, because that's just too fast between episodes, if that makes sense. But yeah, so it's been 2 weeks since, and we're back. I don't know what episode we're on, maybe 5, maybe 6. I forget every time. I know I'm around there. My goal is to get to 50 one day. If we do get to 50, then I don't know. We throw a party, throw just a Hide Your Mom's party. I don't know. Maybe get a bunch of MILFs, and maybe I take off my pants and. Maybe they take my pants off. I don't know. I mean, it's up to them, I guess. But I think we should just get a bunch of MILFs if we ever do get to episode 50 and have just a ball. Yeah, I think I like that. Anyway, just got back from Big Island. It was one of the best trips of my entire life. One of the prettiest places I've ever been. Me and my friends all went. Me, Brooke, my roommate Smith. Hold on, I got a burp. And a couple other of our friends went to Big Island. We all got an Airbnb. We all rented a car. We all just traveled the entire island. I mean, it was insane. The most expensive part, I think, was the flight, which was about $90 each way, so about $180 there back. And we just split the car, split the gas, split the food, split the Airbnb. It was the best thing ever. If you're ever gonna go to Hawaii, please don't go to Waikiki and Oahu. That's just such a waste of your money. Get your family, go to an Airbnb, or get your friends, go to an Airbnb, split the car, split everything. And it's so much cheaper. It's so much more real. It's I don't know how to explain it, but just please listen to me. You will not enjoy your time in Waikiki compared to the amount of joy that you will feel when you're living. I don't know how to explain it. It's like vacation, but it's not vacation, because you're actually getting to experience the island. I don't know. It's Waikiki is just so touristy. If you do it the other way, it's not as touristy, and it's you actually are getting into the culture, getting into, I don't know, whatever. I guess do whatever you want and then regret it later. How about that? But we went to the most southern point of the United States, which was insane. You might think it's Key West. It's not. Key West is the most southern point in the continental USA. So if you don't count US, if not counting Hawaii or Alaska, is what I'm trying to say. But if you count Hawaii and Alaska, which you should, because they're US states, you get to have South Point, which South Point is the most southern part of the world. How do I say it? That's a tongue twister. South Point is the most southern part of the world in the US. Something like that. You guys get the point. And there's this massive freaking jump that you do. 40 foot drop. And I was so scared. My balls were shriveled up to about the size of a peanut. I was there's no way I'm jumping off this. There's no way. My roommate Smith went up there, jumped off it, no worries. No thanks. I was I don't want to do that. So we were all up there, and everyone was "Oh, Spencer, you're such a," because I'm the other guy in the group, and so they were "Oh, you're such a baby, dude. The guys should be jumping in, whatever." I was shitting my pants. I was "Whatever, dude. Give me a vagina. I don't care. I'm not jumping in." But then this local guy that lives there came up to me and was "Hey, I know a way you can get down." Again, this is a 40-foot drop, 40-foot cliff that you're jumping off of. And he was "I know a way you can get down. Follow me." And I was "Okay, let's do it." So he sneaks me over away from the group and sends me down there. And Smith is already in the water down off the bottom of the cliff. And I get down, and he's shows me this little cliff that you can climb down. You don't have to jump off it. You just climb down it. And that was sketchy in itself. I was all right, whatever. I go down there. I take my GoPro. I take my goggles, and I'm down there. And Smith turns around and he's "What the hell?" Oh, I got burped so bad. He was "What the hell? How'd you get down here?" I was "Don't worry about it. I'm here. All right, I'm in the ocean." Again, the water's probably 50 feet deep, and you're in deep ocean. You're not where just a bunch of people swim all the time. So I was pretty. So I was like pretty nervous about the whole shark thing or about just some type of animal being there. There has to be. And I was just freaking out. Not freaking out, but I was just a little bit worried in the back of my mind. I didn't let anyone know that I was worried, but we're off the coast of the most southern point in the United States, and I'm just floating out there with no one else. Me and Smith are the only ones in the water. And I turn around, and I think Brooke at this time is up on the platform, maybe about to jump, but isn't jumping. So I don't know what she's doing. I think she's scared or whatever. But I'm in the water, and I turn around, and I see this massive shadow, the biggest shadow I've ever seen, like ever. And I was like, I start to hyperventilate, not hyperventilate, but I like my heart drops. And because I'm like, what is that? What is that? And then all of a sudden I see a bunch of like shimmers in the water. And I was like, are those fish? But I was like, no way that's fish, because there's not joking, maybe 10,000 fish. 10,000. That might be lowballing it. Say 50,000 fish right there that makes a massive shadow. They call it a bait ball, is what they like the terms for it, because bigger animals will just swim into that and just eat like 20 fish at a time. So it's like a perfect thing for whales, sharks, other massive animals to feed on. And so I'm like, if that's the bait and I'm right here, I'm also the bait. And so I'm freaking out. I'm like, Smith, get over here. I'm not freaking out like, Smith, get over here to protect me. I'm like, Smith, get over here, see this. This is like the most magical thing I've ever seen in my life. And they start swimming in like a circle. Thousands. Here, I'm going to show you a video right here. Here's a video of it. You can see they're just swimming in circles, and you can see that they like are forming shapes. And I had only ever seen that in like Nemo, and maybe I saw like Steve Irwin swimming around with that stuff, but only in like documentaries. I've never even seen it in real life. And to see that many fish create such a big aurora, damn, I like that word. How do you like that one? I like it. Such a big aurora that it made me feel so little and so like, wow. Just like, wow. And like they were all following each other. It was like a mirage almost. Oh my gosh, am I on fire? A couple nice words there. An aurora that created a mirage that created me scared. And I just showed Smith, and like we swam with it. It was insane. And I don't know, I just had to tell you guys, because it was one of the most beautiful moments of my life. As you guys saw, it was like, how is there that many fish in one part of the ocean? I don't know. And do those travel along through the ocean? I don't know. So anyway, we come back up. That aurora of fish, I like that shit a lot. The aurora of fish swims away, and I come back up. Brooke's still on the fudging platform and has not jumped. She's now accumulated a crowd of not jumping. I'm pretty sure I have a video of it, because I was trying to record her jumping. Here's a video of her just not jumping. As you can see, she just does not move. And anyway, so I'm treading water, waiting for her to go in. She won't do it. She will not do it. I was like, whatever. You know what I'm going to do? First of all, I was half dead from treading water for about 10 minutes for her to jump. I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go up there, and I'm just going to jump. Because I can't even breathe. I can't even think. I'm so exhausted from treading water with only my legs that I'm just going to go up there and jump off. I don't care. And so I go up there, and I don't really say anything. I just go up to the platform, walk out to the edge of it, and one of our other friends named Hunter was like, oh my gosh, I think he's about to jump. And Brooke says, he's not about to jump. He's a big baby. And that was just pretty ironic for her sitting up there for about 10 to 15 minutes, not jumping. And once she said that, I was like, I am off this thing. Sent my body off a 40-foot cliff. In the video, it might not look big, but it was so tall, I promise you, looking over. And yeah, so I'm pretty sure, here's a video. If I have a video, there's a video right there. Maybe some drone footage, or maybe some type of, I don't know, there's proof, all right? I'm not a liar. But once I did that, Brooke was like, oh shit, okay, I gotta do it. So then she steps up to the plate, she does it. It was cool, everyone enjoyed it all. But yeah, it was crazy that we jumped off the most southern point of the United States. And then we go to, after that, we went home, grilled out, had some drinks. Basically just like, it was like one of the, I don't know if I can call it a vacation. We were only there for a weekend, but like it was a vacation. Like I still filmed everything for you guys, but like it was a vacation to me. It felt unreal, the things we got to do. It was on our last day there, Sunday. We were going to leave Sunday night. Our last day, we are driving. Our driver, Smith, my roommate, was like, hey, I got this really cool, like touristy drive that I want to take you guys on. And I was like, all right, I'm absolutely down. Yeah, let's do it. And so we go in on this touristy drive and we get to this bridge and it's like, what? This bridge is the most perfect thing. You can see in the top left off the bridge, there's this massive like waterfall coming down into this like lagoon. And there was some locals by the bridge. I don't know why there's just locals at every jump spot, but there is. And they were like, oh yeah, you can jump off it. You just got to kind of jump far enough to get away from the rock. I was like, ugh, my legs were like, hey, if you do this, you might be paralyzed. But I was like, my heart was like, I have to do this. So Smith, of course, he's got, I guess, bigger nuts than me because he sends it off first. Smith sends it off this thing first. I'm freaking out. I'm like, I can't do it. Smith's friend, she sends it off after. I'm like, all right, I have got to do this. And so I get up there and I jump off that mother trucker. I was terrified because I'm just waiting for like the bottom of my feet to hit the rock. I'm just waiting. Like as I'm up there on the edge, I'm like, okay, this could be the last time that I walk off, like the last time I walk. And I was thinking about that and I was like, you know what? But if it's not the last time I walk, how beautiful and how amazing would it be to be able to say that I jumped off this? And so I stepped up to the plate, baby, batter up, took a strike, knocked it out of the park, jumped off. Here's a video of me jumping off. I mean, it's just the most beautiful thing ever. You could see the lagoon in the left. Oh, I don't know. And we all did it. The whole friend group did it. And we went to the airport, flew back home, and it was just, I don't even know how to explain it. It was just one of the most magic, I don't know how many times I've said that, but just one of the most magical things I've ever done ever in my life. I don't know. I'm just so glad that I could document it. And we cuddled with cows. And if you guys are watching this, then you probably follow me on TikTok. Maybe you have me on Snapchat. I'm not sure. But, or maybe Instagram. I'm pretty sure I posted everywhere that I was with cows. Cows are my favorite animal. So that's why that was the case. And that was also one of the most magical moments, us cuddling with the cows. Speaking of TikTok, thank you so much. I'm sure a lot of you guys are from TikTok, like I said. Thank you so much for 900,000 followers. I don't know how that happened, but I'm also so thankful and blessed to be able to live this life that I live, and I would not be able to live it without the people that are literally watching this video right now. And you could think, oh, he's not talking about me, he's not talking about me. Yeah, whatever. I am. If you are watching this video, I am so thankful for you. Yeah, but I'm only one view, I'm only two views. No, you have to understand that without you, I would not be where I'm at. I would not be able to do this. I am so blessed and I am so humbled to be able to do this opportunity. And yes, it's like a lot of hard work sometimes, and it's very consistent and mentally draining sometimes, but I've just never been more thankful for being able to do something in my life. So if you are watching this, thank you for 900K. Thank you guys so much for all that type of stuff. And again, would not be able to do this without you guys. Also, sorry, I'm looking at the camera. Just got this new little thing from Goodwill. Don't get mad at me. Haven't washed it. Little gross. I get it. But I got this little cutoff. If you're from Chapman University, nice, because I don't know where that is. But it just cuts off, and I don't know. It makes me feel cool. Also, just got this new hat. I want to show you guys. I got it. We went up to I forgot to tell you. On Big Island where we went, there was this massive, the tallest mountain technically in the world, if you don't count the ocean, because the mountain's so big it goes below the ocean. But it's technically the largest mountain in the world, bigger than Everest. If you look it up, you'll see it. It's called Mauna Kea. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but Mauna Kea. Yeah, I think that's right. We went up that. It was beautiful. I got this hat at the little gift shop thing they had because I wanted to remember being on the tallest mountain ever. So yeah, that's why I'm wearing that. And then, ADHD just hit me right in my face. I have no idea what I was saying. But back to the segments that we've been doing the last podcast. We introduced 2 new segments, my Tinder messages, trying to get a girlfriend, and my, what is it? Oh, your guys' voice memos. I read them, I listen, I react. I don't remember last week or 2 weeks ago what we started with, but I think we did, I don't know, actually. I'm not going to lie. But I'm going to start with the Tinder messages. Wow, I have to pee really badly. I feel it kind of like going into my bladder. Just going to let that go. Okay. So, this girl messages me. The last couple of DMs that I did, I had to message them, and I was blown away. I was blown away that this girl messaged me. Excuse me. She said, "Hi, Spencer. Let's do something tomorrow." I was like, shit, okay, yeah. I said, "Holy shit, that was so assertive. I think I liked it." Because I'm not sure. I think I liked the up forwardness and like the frontness, but I'm not sure if I don't know if she just grabbed me by the dick and just yanked me over, or if I'm just if I'm just tripping. I don't know. She said, "Ha ha ha, I'm glad," which kind of a short answer. I really don't know how to respond to a ha 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 ha, I'm glad. Like I don't know. But she has some really cool pictures on her Tinder, so I said, "Your photography is really good." She said, "Thank you!" Exclamation point, exclamation point, which means she's thanking me twice. She said, "That's so sweet." And I was like, oh, dude, I'm in. I'm so in. I absolutely have won this girl over, and she's mine. And so I proceeded with no response because I was scared that I actually could have pulled that one off. I want a girlfriend, but I'm so scared of one liking me. Which I don't even know how that makes sense. And I don't even know if he knows how that makes sense. Moving on. This girl says, again, she messaged me first. I was like, what's going on? Am I the king of the Tinder? I don't know what's going on. These girls are messaging me first now. Anyway, she says, "Hi." I was like, all right, let's skip the bullshit for real. I said, "Are you good with children?" So I didn't even say hi back. I wanted to cut to the chase. What are you good with? Are you good with children? She said, "Do I look like I would be?" I said, "Well, I'm not sure. Are you going to breastfeed?" Serious question. I want to know. I sucked my mama's tit, so I just wanted to see what she was going to be like for her kid. She said, "Probably best for the baby." And I was thinking, hell yeah, that's super smart. Yeah, I like that. But then I was like, wait, I'm a little jealous. So I said, "Well, then call me baby." She said, "That was bold of you." And again, I felt so bad that I said that, and I felt so bad that I basically just said that I would suck the milk out of her, that I didn't respond. And to me, that's a personal issue that I need to figure out. Why is that? Why am I doing that? Why am I first saying that? Why am I second not capitalizing? I don't know. This one's probably the worst one of the bunch. This one's really bad, and you could tell it was really bad because it doesn't end very well. So I messaged this girl. She was her profile. She's a basketball player, a professional basketball player. She plays at a college here. She's from overseas. So I said, "Hey, can you dribble my balls?" I thought it was pretty punny. I thought, she's a basketball player. She plays with balls. I have balls. Play with mine type of beat. So I said, "Can you dribble my balls?" She said, "Only if you ask nicely," which I really appreciated that. She was like, "Don't be so upfront about it. I will do it if you are nice about it." So I said, will you pretty please dribble both of my balls with your left and right hand? I was thinking that was kind of a nice thing to say because she's a basketball player. You have to be good with your left and your right. You need 2 balls to dribble both at the same time to get your coordination right. Guess who has 2 balls? Me. So I was just thinking maybe if she just dribbled both of mine at the same time, she'd be a better basketball player. So I was trying to imply that I wanted her to be the best that she could be at her own craft. What I think it came off as is I'm a disturbing person. It wasn't my intent for me to be like a disturbing person to her. Like I wanted her to understand. I don't know. That one kind of hurts me a little bit because she never responded. I didn't think I would have that kind of a feeling about that one, but that one really does hurt. I wish that wasn't the way it went. Again, I have still got to piss. Last one. This scared me a little bit because apparently somehow this girl must watch my podcast. I don't know. But this girl somehow says, again, messages me first, which is a good sign, I feel like. If I'm starting to get messages first, I feel like maybe my Tinder profile is not the worst thing in the world. So she says, Spencer, I'm a little offended I didn't make it onto the pod. I can't lie. So she has seen the podcast. She knows. And I was like, okay, she wants me. She's going to flirt with me, and this is going to go somewhere that I really want it to go. So I said, again, so she says, Spencer, I'm a little offended I didn't make it onto the pod. I can't lie. I said, well, how big is your butt in diameter? And I was trying to get her, I was asking her a question so that she could brag. I was setting her up for a part where she could brag. I want her to like talk her shit a little bit. You know, I want her to show off what she's got. I was trying to set her up with that. I wasn't trying to make her upset in any ways. And she said, Tinder asked me if I wanted to report your account when you sent that message. Well, shit. Me just trying to set her up for a compliment, or for me to set her up for her to talk her biz and for her to brag a little bit about herself. Now I'm getting reported on Tinder. I've been on Tinder for like 2 weeks. That's all I can do. I can only be on Tinder for 2 more weeks and I'm gone. Haven't been banned yet. So I'm kind of freaking out, and I said, well, did you report it? She said, yes, I did more than just that. I reported you to the police. Really? You typed in 911. This guy on Tinder asked me how big my butt is. What am I supposed to do? I was just trying to have you brag about yourself. If you said your butt was little, I still would have liked it. If you said your butt was big, I still would have liked it. I don't think you needed to call the cops. No cops have shown up to my door yet, and I have also not been banned on Tinder. My response to her saying I reported you to the police, I just said shit. Because what else am I supposed to do? Okay, good call. Okay, all you had to do was just tell me how big your butt is. That doesn't really help. That kind of doubles down on what I'm already saying. So I just said shit. Because that's how I felt. I truly felt like, fuck. I just got reported to the cops and Tinder. Well, I guess I'll try again next week, because what the hell else am I supposed to do? Give up? Mom never told me to give up. So I guess I'll just keep trying, you know? Who cares? Keep trying, keep working it. We'll see how it goes, you know what I mean? I've got to piss really bad. Unbelievably bad that my wiener is growing and I'm not even excited. So that means the pee is leaving my bladder into what uses the utensil to urinate. And now I need to just really pee. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going pee. All right, we're back. And yeah, so I'm done with Tinder for right now. I don't care. I can't do it anymore. and I now have an empty bladder. Something tells me, I know my bladder pretty well, and I've had a lot of, oh my God, Lee. Hey, little mama. How many old girls are attracted to that? If there's any MILFs watching this, I know you kind of like that. Why are that's so weird. MILFs and like older women are like so attracted to like burps. Like when their husband burps or something, like, hell yeah, baby. Or like if their husband like farts or whatever. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Why are older people like that? Maybe they just don't care and they're just like, they're just attractive. I'm just attracted to them no matter what they do. But yeah, we're going to get into this second segment, which is your guys' voice memos, your guys' stories. Let's hear what you got. I'm going to start with this one because it's not a voice memo, and so it's just a text. She said that she couldn't send a voice memo. I don't know why, but I'll still read it just because I feel bad if I won't include it. I can't send a voice memo because I'm on the phone, but my ex-boyfriend shot me with a BB gun because I wouldn't have sex with him. Oh, wow. Wow. Maybe could be, it's definitely, you could file a charge, right? Like for sure. Like, you didn't let him give you his PP, so he just shot you with his BB. I don't know. I'm so confused with why and how that happened. Like, he was on top of you, or you were on top of him, and you were just like, I'm not feeling it right now. And he was like, no. And so like he puts a bullet, like a BB gun to your head, or it's just like he shoots you with it, and he's like, that's for not sitting on me, or I don't know. I'm so confused. Yeah, I don't really understand that one, to be honest with you. We're gonna move on to this one. Yeah, we'll see what this says.
Unpopular opinion, but I think vanilla ice cream is the best flavor.
You probably only like white people too, which is a If you only like vanilla ice cream, I'm not gonna say you're racist, but you're cutting it close. You're cutting it real close. I do like vanilla too, but I like Neapolitan, which has all of the colors. I'm just kidding. Don't take that really that seriously, okay? Like, please don't be sad about it. All right, here we go. Next one.
So my childhood best friend and I decided to come to Hawaii to go to the University of Hawaii together. And
first of all, that's sick. I mean, obviously, I live here. I know all about the University of Hawaii. That's so cool.
First semester went great, and then literally the first day coming back, second semester, shit hit the fan because she...
So you pooped, or did she poop, or how did the poop really get up to the ceiling?
I was all of a sudden wanting to live together next year, and I already in my head knew I had like a roommate plan with this friend that I met since being here. And so this guy that I was...
So we got some roommate drama. That's what I'm talking about. Tell me you guys hit each other.
Talking to at the time knew that I didn't want to live with her. And I told him, like, oh my God, she, like, wants to live with me now, and I don't know what to do, whatever. And then the next day, he landed. And mind you, I did not like his good friend. And his good friend, like, came over to our room to hang out with us. And so I was just kind of being, like, super quiet.
I'm pretty confused, I think, right now. She's talking to this guy. He landed in Hawaii, maybe. And this guy that she likes is also with his friend, and she doesn't really like his friend. I think that's where we're at.
And then his friend was like, Sierra, if we're bothering you, like, we can go upstairs. And I was like, just not answering. I was ignoring him. And so my roommate and then the guy I was talking to and his friend went upstairs, and my guy I was talking to slipped up and told her that I didn't want to live with her next year.
Oh my gosh. I thought they were all three going up there to do a little bit of some type of orgy action, but all right, moving on.
And so she got mad and started saying a bunch of crazy ass lies, just trying to like make him mad at me, I guess. And nobody told me.
What I'm confused about with this whole thing is like, it's always like, I always see this thing like girls support girls, girl power, girls support girls, girl power, but like, I don't know if it's just me and maybe I'm not around girls enough. I don't know, but I don't really see it. I see girls as like the most jealous thing ever, and they argue more than anything. I thought they were like all supposed to be on one team, and I could be totally wrong. Maybe they're not, but like, what happened to girl power? My mom is always like with her friends, like girls over boys, like girl power, rise up, girls can't do no wrong, which I love seeing that. But then sometimes it just takes a turn for the worst, and we don't see that, and now it's just like a massive fight. I don't know.
Me, what happened? All I know is the next day, he was like ignoring my text when I said like have a good day at class. And then when I was walking with my friend to class, we ran into him and the guy, literally the guy friend that I didn't like, and they just ignored us. And so I was like, what the hell? And then I asked her, I said, hey, what happened last night? And she tried lying to me and played dumb and said like nothing happened. And so then finally, Julian came over to talk. Oh my God.
She's name dropping these mother truckers. I ain't bleeping it out either. That's on her. She shouldn't be name dropping. Julian, if you're out there, woo-wee.
I can't say his name, but I did.
Oh, maybe she.
And
Oh, she just apologized. She just apologized for name dropping. Continue on.
told me like everything that happened, and it was just fucking crazy. And so I had to unfriend her because I was like, this is not okay. Like, she literally was lying to my face and then lying to him just because she was mad about the roommate situation. And so that like little tale about how like you shouldn't be a roommate with a good friend of yours is so true, because I literally had to unfriend my childhood best friend because she like went bad shit on me. And now I live with her still. And
What? Whoa, whoa! They still live with each other? Well, I thought you guys hated each other. What happened? What? And first of all, I didn't know she was your childhood best friend. Did that start? Was that at the beginning of the message? I don't remember. But you guys still live with each other?
so awkward, but that's my crazy story. I don't know if you're gonna open this, but oh my god, I know that there's a lot of people that relate to me, even here at Hawaii. Like, so many people have problems with their roommates, so I just thought it was funny.
Well, first of all, I'm not going to say your name, but your name starts with an S. I think you might have said it in that voice message, but I'm not sure. That is hilarious because I'm so confused with like why. I don't even understand. I don't. You guys still live with each other? Okay. Very interesting. Here, we're going to hop into another one here. I have no idea what this is about, but let's go.
Okay, this is gonna sound like it's straight out of a movie, but I swear it's not.
Already excited. Basically hard at this point.
So in October, my family hosted 3 French students, and they came in like a group of 20. So one of their friends...
3 French students being hosted as like a foreign exchange student. So they're having 3 kids staying at their house, but there was like a total of 20 students that came to the school, is my understanding of what is happening.
was staying at someone else at my school's house for the time that they were here. And we all decided, so all the French students and then all of their host families decided to go through a haunted trail. And this is just the beginning. So we're going through this haunted trail, and I was talking to one of the other kids that I wasn't hosting, but like we kind of became friends, I guess. I don't know, from the time that he was here. And
Friends, or are y'all sucking? Be honest with me here.
so, you know, it's like raining the night of the haunted trail, and he holds my umbrella for me, and we're going through the haunted trail, and we like hold hands. I mean, I kind of held his hand because I was like, YOLO, like, you know, whatever.
Now, when in the hell is anyone that's watching this last heard the word YOLO? YOLO. Wow, I haven't heard that shit since 2014.
A French guy. Oh. So, yeah, we go through the haunted trail holding hands, and afterwards he's like, it was too short, I need to hold your hand longer. And I was like, oh.
The way that she's imitating his accent is really good. Good storytelling.
I know. So then, after the haunted trail, we go to get ice cream at my job, by the way, which is right across the street from my church, and that's important in a second. So we're at ice cream, and, like, we're eating our ice cream, whatever, and his host mom comes up.
Chocolate chip Holy Spirit is what we're doing here.
It's like, are you almost ready to go? To the boy. And he was like, I gotta go, I got to go. I don't know the accent. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And I was like, oh, okay, like, I'll see you tomorrow. Because they were leaving the next day, and we had to take him to the bus stop. So I was like, I'll see you tomorrow. And he's like, come with me. And I was like, oh, no, that's okay. And his buddy, like, elbows me to, like, try to be, like, all sly and be like, no, go. And I was like, okay. So I walked to the car with him, his host mom's car. And, I can't. And he puts up his hand, and I thought he was trying to give me a high five. So I go to high five him, and he is not trying to give me a high five. He's trying to grab my face to kiss me. Dead serious. And I was confused because I'm about to give this man a...
So he's going like this. Okay, sweet. How does he do? If it's a high five, sweetheart, it's gonna be like this. There ain't no one that's grabbing your face like that. All right, you got to read that a little bit better. I'm coming here for a high five. He came here, sweetie. He came here. That's what he did. You got to read that a little bit better. I'm gonna say that one's on you.
High five, and he's literally grabbing my face, and I was like, what? And he was like, can I? And I was like, oh, what? And I was like, I'm sorry, like, I'll give you a hug. That's it. But
Oh, you ruined the little French boy's dreams. All he wanted to do was have a little bit of American kiss. Oh, all he wanted to do was smooch with a little bit of a Dallas Cowboy. That's all he wanted. Give him a little bit of an eagle beak. You just wanted an American Eagle, a little bit of vagina, and you wouldn't give him nothing. Fair enough. You got boundaries. I respect it.
the problem was, I turn around, all of the French kids are looking, and my church that was across the street had a service that night, and like everyone from that church came over. My pastor was literally sitting in one of the cars in the parking lot. Like,
the pastor's waiting for you to kiss the little French boy. Shocker.
literally, we were middle of the parking lot. Everyone's looking, and apparently all the French kids knew he was going to try to do this. I literally thought the kid was trying to high-five me, so I literally gave him a high-five back. I actually have a video of it that they all took because they knew it was happening. He literally planned it. And I said, I'll give you a hug. So I gave him a hug, and I turned around, and they were all like, a hug? Really? Boo. And I was like, okay. So then...
That's what I'm saying. Give him a smooch.
Because that's all I had of his, like, contact. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't know that's what you're trying to do. And I, like, was too uncomfortable. And he was like, it's okay. We can do it at the bus station tomorrow. And I was like, what? Then I was like,
She said, what?
I don't know about that. And my mom was literally encouraging it. Everyone was like, just do it. Like, you're never going to see this kid again. Long story short, I did not kiss the man. He bought me a bracelet, though, and gave it to me. Very sweet. And then, you know what he said at the bus stop when I hugged him goodbye? He said,
I want both of your little American lips. That's my guess. Let's see what she said. Let's see what he said.
when you come to France, I'm going to give you the best date ever. I promise
In translation, basically what I predicted.
you. But then he DM'd me not too long, or like texted me on Snapchat not too long ago and was like, I'm sorry, Danielle, but I have to erase you. Like, I have a girl in France, and I just have to be respectful to her. No man in America is texting a girl all the way in France.
True.
To erase her. Like, loyal. Okay, loyal.
No, that is true. First of all, that's hilarious. Second of all, yeah, that is true. I would never text someone from another country like, hey, this isn't going to work out. So he's a better man than I am, I guess. But that's really respectful. First of all, I think you should have given him the kiss. I don't think you would have regretted it. I think it would have just been like a funny story to tell. Either way, it's a funny story to tell just because it's a little French boy. And for some reason, that's funny. I'm just imagining him as like a little 4-foot guy with a little fedora on. And I'm imagining you as this like 5'10" woman. I don't know why, but that's how I'm imagining it. So yeah, maybe he does it. Maybe, I don't know. But that was pretty good, I guess. All right. Here we go. Here's another one.
Okay, so basically, one time,
We got a southern dude here.
me and my friends were riding a four-wheeler,
What is in the background? Is he peeing? Is he pissing?
and we hit a big hole, and it, like, flipped, and, yeah, we almost died, but luckily we didn't.
That might be the first southern gay man I've ever heard in my life. Which is fine. That's fine. That's so fine. I don't care. But I have just never heard one before. And I kind of liked it. I almost want to listen again.
Okay, so basically, one time, me and my friends
He's pissing.
were riding a four-wheeler.
Wait, what was this about again? He was riding a four-wheeler and he almost...
And it, like, flipped, and, yeah, we almost died, but luckily we didn't.
So he almost flipped on a four-wheeler. Damn. Maybe that four-wheeler crash made him come out the closet. I don't know. Maybe he's not out of the closet. Maybe he's just a cool cat that just sounds cool. But that is good. That's real good. Man, I was not planning for that. Here's another one. This one isn't, hold on, let me find it here. Where's it at? This one isn't a voice memo. Again, I feel bad if I don't read them, even if they're not voice memos. So I'll still read it. She said, my friend has had a crush on this guy since last school year. I'm pretty sure he likes me, and I can't tell if I like him or not. He's been giving hints that he wants to ask this girl out, and I'm scared it's me. Holy shit, are we in middle school? I think this is. I don't think I should be answering. He's like, I really like this girl. Telling it to the girl. We all did that in like 4th grade, right? He's been giving hints that he wants to ask this girl out, and I'm scared it's me. If he does ask me out, I have to reject him since I know my friend has a crush on him, and I don't want to be seen as a whore. Damn. 14, 15-year-olds are calling each other's whores. Basically, I don't think I'm going to tell my friend I like him, but if I were to, how would I say it? Help, please. Oh, my gosh. First of all, it doesn't really matter. How about both of you guys just go date him? I mean, who cares? You're so young that it literally does not matter. They won't be the love of your life. What is that sound on TikTok? He's not the love of your life. He's just a boy. He's not the love of your life. Anyway, I don't know. Just date him. Who cares? She might not even be your friend in a couple years. Maybe just beat her to the punch. I think it's survival of the fittest. If he wants your friend, let him be with your friend. If he wants you, date him. If they're actually your friend, then they'll be okay with that happening. So, or both of you just don't date him. How about that? Go find a new little wiener to take. I shouldn't be talking about that. That's weird. I apologize about that. But yeah, that was I think all we're gonna go through today. Why do I have to pee again? You know what? Maybe should we try one more? No, I think we should just call it. Some girl said I would send you a voice memo, but I can't stop crying. I'm sorry, whatever you're crying about, I wish you weren't crying. But so basically the plan is with the future and what's going on. Just got the samples back for Spency brand. You guys know all about it. I told you guys last podcast. It's my new clothing brand. It's my Beach Company clothing brand. Selling sweatpants, tote bags, sweatshirts, cropped hoodies, all sorts of shit. It's beautiful. They got sent the colors. I got sent the first pictures of the models. I honestly could not be more excited for what is coming with this brand. It's like, I don't know, I'm taking a shot in the dark. I'm taking this like leap of faith, and I could not be more happy about it. I could not be more happy about it. Sorry. So sorry. I had to pee again. But we have a new segment. Brooke just showed up somehow. She left her friend's house, came over here, and she's interrupting my podcast. So now she has brought to me a segment. She's going to show me bras, and I'm going to have to guess what size of bra we got, just based off some knowledge. All right. First bra. Oh, shit. I don't know. That's a good size. Maybe a B plus, not B plus, B cup, B, C. That's a C? C minor or just C normal?
32C.
32C. All right. All right. I can do a 32C. Second bra size. That's a freaking A. That's an A. That's an A. Third bra size. 1 for 1 so far. I would say that's probably still an A. Can't really tell, but I'm going to go B. Just because I don't think you'd go back to back to trick me. All right? 2 for 1. Kind of impressed with myself. Call me the tit king. All right. Show me the tits. Ooh, there we go. Now we're talking. I think that's a D. Wow, this is really... Oh, you're really tricking me here. 3 for 1. What do you got here? What do you got cooking? You got more tits or no? Damn! I could hibernate under those. Holy shit. If someone ever said, like, do you know who Queen Latifah is? That's who I would think Queen Latifah is. I have no idea who Queen Latifah is, but I've heard that before. I'm going to go with that's a size. Is that actual size? Is there an actual size to that, or is that a joke? There is actual size? Yes? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Are those J's? Are those J's?
They're ins.
Ins? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, K, L, M, N.
You just skipped a letter.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N.
The first time.
Ins. That's my last name, and I was always pretty close to the end of the line in kindergarten. Holy cow. What do you have?
C.
You got C's? Holy shit. Ins are even a thing? Impressive. That's insane. I've never seen a pair of ins in my life. Am I weird that I kind of liked them? Is that weird? Yeah. Okay. I didn't mind them. I don't know how that woman is able to live without her back. Whoa. Whoa. What do you mean? You just showed me boobs, all right. I mean, that looks like a C. B? That is not a B. And I'm not going to be able to show him that one because that one's nude. I need some... You need to show me some boobs that have a little bit of coverage. What do you got? Just go ahead and take... Oh, my gosh. I was just shown a hairy vagina. Stop showing me bushes. The segment wasn't to guess bushes. Okay, I'm not looking at just massive wilderness. Okay, no, it's done. It's done. New podcast segment. Ha ha, I'm done. Ha ha. Ew, bro, I don't want to look. Speaking of bushes, I have not had a bush in so long. No. I'm not even going to tell them what you just showed me. I have not had a bush in so long. It's been a serious minute. I have stayed so on top of my shaving that I have almost felt like I was just repeating Groundhog Day, but with no hair. Call me Bill Murray. If anyone, maybe someone old, like a naked mole rat, I think is where I was going with that joke. It just didn't really turn out that well. You understand what that is. You showed me an x-ray of a penis that was broken, which is not even true because there's no bone in the penis, by the way. If you guys didn't know that, oh my gosh, stop. I'm done. Go. She just showed me a swollen penis, and I'm tired of it. Alexa, my Alexa's not even on. Sorry. I'm just going to hold on. Let me just clean my brain of all the disgusting stuff that I have just seen. Other than the boobs, I will try to remember those. I'm trying to figure out what I should do with my life. I really want to be a business owner, but like I can't wait for the business to happen. Like I need the business to happen right now. I want to be a business owner right now. And I don't know how to just like wait and be patient. You know what I mean? Like starting a business and starting a like company and doing all this stuff takes so much time, but I want to do it now. I don't want to wait. I want to show you guys what I have putting together and what is happening, but I can't. This podcast is a disaster. The most disaster of a podcast I've ever made in my life. I don't even know what to say. I thrifted today. Can I show you guys my thrift findings? Hopefully. Again, I'm going to show you guys these things and then... so obviously I thrifted this thing right here. And then I thrifted this shirt. I'm going to cut it up, make it a little bit fancier looking. What else did I thrift? Where's it at? Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. This is my favorite thrift find. Sorry, I knocked over my drink. This is my favorite thrift find of the entire day. Look at this. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad. I quote that and say that all of the time, and I am so happy that I found it in a frickin' sweatshirt. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? I also found these right here. This shirt I like a lot because it's a long sleeve shirt. I don't have any long sleeve shirts that I just really enjoy. It says Maui and Sons, which I don't know who owns this company, but I like the shirt. I don't know why. Freak the fuck out. I don't know where else I don't know what else I got. I think that was it. I think I just got 3 things or maybe 4 things. I don't know. But then I got these shirts for my friend. He's a big golfer. Thought I would just throw him in there, make him feel a little bit special. I don't know. They're like $5 for some Nike polos. I just feel like that's a pretty good deal if you ask me. So, yeah. I think we're going to wrap this thing up. If you made it this far, I want you to comment. I want you to comment just straight. Hide your moms, 2 exclamation points. Hide your moms, exclamation point, love it. That's it. If you watched all the way to the very end of this podcast, which, first of all, I love you. If you made it this far, you're my #1 supporter, and I actually love you. You have no idea. But yeah, I think we're going to call that a podcast episode. What do you guys think? Give me some feedback. I'll take some constructive criticism. My wiener's not that big, but it's big enough to take a little bit of heat. Let me know if you if I need to fix some things on the podcast or whatever. Let me know. All right. There it is. Wrap it up. Hide your moms. See you later.